Right, hang on, give me a few minutes. Just sharing out the link because not many people can actually see what's going on right now because YouTube is still screwed up for me. All right, let's log out Facebook. Right. Not many people are going to see this actually until later. So I thought I'd do a little stream. Excuse the mess on the bed. Yes, I've had a haircut. I cut it myself the other day. I've got the old trimmer out and it's getting kind of long and like out proportion. Look like a bloody mop on top of my head. But yeah, I'm actually going through some of my coins that I found milk protecting. I've got all these ones here. I've got some more out in the kitchen, which I'm going through. I've ordered like a little kind of like coin pouch thing where you put them in like little pockets. It's only like £2.50. So everyone's okay. So I'm not done nothing, but as I say, I'm still on YouTube. I tried hiding my channel again. When was it? Yesterday? Or today? No, today I think it was. Just to see if like it might stop the actual video updating process, but it didn't. And when you actually hide your channel, it should actually say channel hidden successfully, but it doesn't. It keeps coming up with some kind of error message. So no, I didn't do a screenshot, which I should have. Well, I've done a screenshot and I showed it to YouTube a couple of weeks ago, and YouTube still hasn't helped to do anything about it really. All they said is that how many videos have you got processing? Now, if you've done it in bulk, then like it will take a long time. Well, I've got 2,600 videos, so that probably will take a bloody long time. Even when you process one video, it takes like up to 3 or 4 minutes per video. So it could take another week, 2 weeks, could even take a month or two. I don't know. But I will probably start doing some live streams on my other channel, Steve's Haunted Dolls one, because like I tried to do an overnight stream the other night, and for some reason StreamYard just completely crapped out on me. And I was actually doing a live stream with the kitchen, I think it was. So even StreamYard's crapping that out at the moment. But I will try to get and do some stuff later next week, possibly. It'll probably be on the other channel. Can't remember how many subscribers I got on my other channel. Probably about 200, I think. I can't remember, but if you got me on, my other channel, subscribed on my other channel, then just make sure you got notifications. And also with this channel, go to my channel, turn off the notifications, unsubscribe, then resubscribe, and then hit notifications again. Because when you hide your channel and you unhide it, it actually stops people seeing your live stream. So anyone whoever watches this video later needs to actually go back to my channel, take off notification, unsubscribe, then resubscribe, then hit notification bell again, and then that way it should work. People are watching at the moment, but hey, you know, at least it's 3 people. No, I can't do nothing about it, really. You know, YouTube's completely screwed up. They're not helping me to do any kind of like maintenance. You know, to be honest with you, all what YouTube's got to do is go into my account and manually stop the updates, stop the processing of the videos being updated. But they're not even doing that, man. Now, if I had like a premium account, which I can't afford to do, then maybe they might say, well, yeah, you're a premium user, you know, we got to help you kind of thing. And maybe they could sort it out within a matter of hours kind of thing, you know, if I've signed up to premium. But it's not a guarantee that if I was a premium, that they would actually sort it out there and then kind of thing. Because if I was premium and it happened while I was on a premium account, then if they weren't doing what they was doing, I would have really put a complaint and say, look, I'm paying for my premium account. You need to be doing something about it. But because I don't have a premium account, they don't give a shit about us little people out there. You know, I suppose they say, well, you're lucky that you've got a YouTube channel. But what's the point in having a YouTube channel if no one can fucking see it? You know, pointless, isn't it, really? So really, all I've got to do is just like leave this channel, and let it keep continue processing. You know, it could take weeks, months, even, I don't know. So if I do anything, I'll have to do it on my other channel. You know, Steve's Haunted channel, Steve's Haunted Dolls channel, possibly. Because I do have a little bit of content on there. But I've been like concentrating more on my Steve's Adventure channel. You know, I've been doing a lot more metal detecting, going out and doing videos on that one. Went to a new location yesterday. Didn't find hardly anything in the first part of the new location, and it's a very big wooded area. I mean, very big wooded area. You know, what I found was 2 1Ps and a little bit of like scrap metal. I thought, wow, you know, why am I not getting nothing? You know, because I've got a different metal detector from Alan, you know, which is a bounty hunter, and it's a lot better than what my one is, you know, kind of thing. I think, well, why am I not getting nothing? You know, even the long pathway where joggers jog along, nothing there at all, nothing. So I decided to give that a bit of a knock on the head, and I crossed the road, and I found another wooded area. And even there, I wasn't finding nothing at all, until I went up this like kind of a hill, and I found a little coin spill, like, you know, a few pennies here and a few pennies there. Then I went down the hill and I just followed it round, and I was coming near to this entrance, and I saw this like little patch with a couple of trees, and I started scanning around there, and I was finding like a few things in it, actually. A few old pennies, like, you know, Queen Victoria, King George. I even found a Queen Elizabeth 1966 penny, which was surprising because I don't really tend to find many Queen Elizabeth coins, you know, especially old pennies, you know. I did find another one which was kind of like really bent out, actually, and I still not really had a look at it. But these are the ones that I found within like the last couple of days, and there's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Now this one I want to try to clean up because I don't know what it is. It could be one of the ship pennies. I'm not sure. But they are very hard to clean up, these coins, actually, because some of them are so like corroded. You can't really see much on them. And when I say corroded, I mean like so much gunk on it, like that one. I don't even see it, but you can't see the head on it. You can't even see nothing on it because it's just got too much crap on it, you know. I tried using vinegar. That kind of helped on some of the other ones that I've put through, but not that brilliant. Then I tried baking soda with salt and a touch vinegar. That didn't do nothing. I'm going to try Coke next. Coca-Cola, the fizzy drink. Damn it, you know what? I went out shopping today and I forgot to buy a bottle of Coca-Cola. I had a cheap brand. Mind you, I might try lemonade, see if that does anything, because that's got acid in it, really. So I might try a little bit of that in those coins later and leave them out overnight and see if it clears me up. But I've been like looking around, like pull that out, find my little coin box here. I still got the ring what I found actually in one of my little locations. It's not silver or anything, it's just like brass, I think. Fake diamonds. Little badge. I did have oh yeah, I found this also. A little bit of bling, milk detecting at one time. More of a surface find. Still got my half a crown. And there's even coins in here which are like really old and decrepit, you know, kind of thing. Oh, I did find a dog tag and another tag yesterday, which was kind of unusual because the dog tag, although it had like, you know, the actual engraving, it had like an overprint in black text as well, which was like, you know, did they change their address or something? And like, they didn't want to like buy new tags and they just found a way of like over printing it or something. This is one of my better ones, like it's really nice green patina. No, you can't see that well, but this is like really nice green patina. Now that's a bit better. One of the best coins I found actually. I think it's Edward. I'm not sure if it's Edward or I can never tell, you know, who's who. Look. Yeah, Edward. So, what one is this one? Edward the 7th. I've been trying to look for, you know, I'm hoping I can get some of the earlier Edwards and Georges. This one, I think it's like 1910. Yeah, 1910. I want to try and find some like 1800s, late 1800s, but I don't really get to find any. Oh, if anyone knows what this might be, let me know, because I don't know what the hell it is. I should be doing this on my other channel actually, but if anyone who's watching knows what it is. My sister said that could be one of the wax seals that they probably used in the olden days when they like sealed a letter. But if that's a wax seal, that would have had wax on it or some kind of wax, but nothing on it whatsoever. I can't remember if I found that actually. It's on one of my videos. But yeah, some of these coins are really degraded, you know, really crapped out. You know, like this one's like, you know, kind of corroded. And that one is all around the edges, like eating away. But you still make things out on this one. Just. That's George the 6th, that one. Let's look it up last time. That's George the 6th, that one. I would like to find some of the early Georges, like George the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. But I'm not having no luck at the moment. It depends on the location, I suppose. What's this one? No, it's really, as they call it, toasted. And what toasted is where you can't see no ink on it because it's corroded and like, you know, the patina isn't there. I did find some marbles actually in one of my locations. I found 5 marbles. The thing is, I can't get them out because they're bloody. Yeah, I found like 4 of these ones in one particular area, and in the same area but slightly further on I found one of these ones. So someone must have been playing marbles around that area, or had a pocket of marbles and lost them. Now, I did have somewhere, but I can't remember what I've done with it, a little vampire badge, which I found in one of my other locations. Now, there's one place I want to go back to, which I've never, well, I've kind of like done a little bit of detecting there, but not major. But there's quite a bit of history there. But I know when I go there, I'm going to find so much iron, it's going to like drive me insane. Because it had a load of like World War II buildings there, and they've all been knocked down, and it's just like, you know, all overgrown now, like with forest and trees and bushes and weeds and sting nettles and Christ knows what else there. But I want to go there and try that out, actually, see if I can find anything, and take my black light out with me, which I got from Rose some time ago. I have actually got a couple of these anyway, but this is the only one I could have. Well, I've got 2 that I found. One that Rose sent me, and the other one. This is one that Rose sent me. That's one I had off eBay some time ago. I've still got another one somewhere. So I bought 2 of these. This is a flashlight I found while dumpster diving or trash picking or curb crawling or whatever you want to call it some time ago. A little torch, but it keeps like packing up on me. Maybe that's why they threw it away, because like it just don't want to work now. They put brand new batteries in, worked for 5 seconds, and it turned itself off, and that's it. So, but those these do have a little flashlight. Plus, they have black light, which is UV, and UV is pretty good to actually like read very worn out text. And I used those on the cemetery before when me and my nephews were down at Bexley. I took one of those down there, and was able to read a gravestone, which you wouldn't have been able to read during the daytime. Even at night time, with a normal flashlight, would have been able to read the text on it, but with the UV light on it, we was able to read out certain parts of the headstone, and that's the UV on it. So these are worth getting if you're going to do cemetery work, especially at night time, because you just go along and like, you know, shine the torch down on the headstone and you can read the actual text, even though it is like weather worn. So I'm going to take this out as well when I go out next, just like a little spade picks in. I've bought a couple of these in the past, not really used them, but I ain't going to use this one, so I feel like taking a big spade with me, you know. But mind you, you need a big spade sometimes because the ground's so hard, you know, you can't do it with a hand trowel. Where's my phone gone? Oh, it's down here. But yeah, I ain't really been doing much, guys, to be honest with you. I'm supposed to be sorting out my living room, but I've just been out most of the time, you know, metal detecting. And, you know, even when you're metal detecting, it really does tire you out, you know, kind of thing, because you're walking around, you're kneeling down, you're digging, and that digging takes a lot of bloody energy out of you. I don't care what people say, you must be weak. No, you try digging, you know, holes every 10, 15 minutes, it does wear you out. I tell you, it really does. I've got to send this back. This one's broken. I've got to send that back to Amazon. Got to find the actual metal bit with the actual springy holder thing before I send that back. So I've asked for a refund on that one. Plus it's got a hole in it, which ain't no good. And it's not the one which is supposed to be in the box either. I've had a little bit of salt axe. What I wanted to do is that I know people do watch my videos and they are trying to advise me on how to do more sturdy videos, but I always have my video camera on my head, so I've got one of these strap things which I have, because I put my cap on and I normally go out like that. I know it looks a bit like a robot, but that's how I prefer to do my digs, kind of thing. But it's been kind of awkward trying to put the camera down at an angle so you can see me digging, and then also pulling out the fines. So what I'm going to do in future is use this little tripod. I've just got to make sure that it fits. What I'm going to do is find the other one of these connectors, which is one of these, and then I can connect it up like that. So I want to keep the head strap as well. I'll take the head strap and the actual tripod with me, because I can carry it around like as a normal selfie stick, but then I can put it down and I can bend it down and people can see exactly what I'm doing properly without it keep waving about. Because when I'm digging, your movement's making the camera go up and down, and I don't think a lot of people are getting to watch my videos that much because of that, the angle of the camera, and the shaking of the head when you're actually digging. So I need to find it, do that. Plus I might take out my camera that Beth got me. The only thing is I can't remember what I've done with the charger for the watch. But it doesn't really matter because I won't really be using the watch. I'll be using the application that I've downloaded on my mobile to actually operate the camera. There's an Android app, and again with this one, you can strap it on your shoulder or on your cap, but it's bloody heavy on your cap. But you can actually have it strapped on your jacket like so, but again it kind of flops around. So what I'm going to do is find the other adapter, take this off, put the other adapter on, and find another little tripod. But I don't know if I want to take this out or not. Actually, this is for more of my nature walks ones when I'm walking around more and doing walk by shots. I have got one of these, another one of these, a 4K one, but it really does take up the memory on the card quite a lot quicker. And I have to copy all the files over and join the files together using WinAV, and when you do that, it kind of takes away a good proportion of the quality. But I don't know if my 4K one actually works properly or not. I'll have to. No, it don't actually. My 4K one, the switch doesn't work on it, so that's a bit of a bummer. But you can get these cheap enough, about 20 quid. I ain't got 20 quid to pay out on at the moment. So that's going to have to wait. I'm just going to have to keep using that one for now. Now this one ain't too bad, but you can't see the actual video on here because it's got no screen on the back, which is a bit of a shame. And the battery doesn't last that long, and you can't really buy replacement batteries for these, I don't think. Because I've been looking and I've never found any replacement batteries as of yet. And the battery's bloody hard to take out sometimes as well. But I'll have a look, see if there are any new batteries available. Because when these first started coming out, there weren't no batteries, spare ones you could actually buy. So your battery died on you, you'd have to buy a new bloody the camera. This is like 90 quid, I think it was. Around about now, I can't remember, I'm sure. No, it's got the model number of the battery. JF SLB 10A. Let me have a quick look on eBay, see if they do. EE. Let's see if they do it that way. Can't see one. Might have to put in part number. What is it? FJ. Dash. SLB. Dash. 10A2. They got one, but I don't think that's the one. Because this says like for Samsung, and it doesn't look as thick as the one I've got. And the one I see is like it's a lot thinner, like half the thickness of this. So that's going to be awkward trying to get new batteries for. You might be able to get like spare expensive. Can't see anything on eBay. I can see batteries similar, but say they're half the thickness. You can't really have a battery in there, like in here flopping about, because that's what happened. Let me do a Google search. So that battery dies and you can't charge it, and you can't get a replacement one. So say you're screwed, you've got to buy a new EE camera. There you go. So it doesn't say FJ. So I've got a 10A, but not a 10A2. That's what you need, 10A2. Now, don't get me wrong, the video and the quality on this is really good, you know, and the audio is pretty good as well. But I think I made a bit of a mistake buying this, to be honest with you, because just can't get the batteries for them. It's not even turning on. There we go. It does turn on. As I say, like, you know, these are good little cameras. You can get other type of cameras similar to this. But again, you know, the batteries are bloody hard to get hold of. So what I want to do, instead of getting one of those, just get like another one of these, but 4K. Or see if I get a really cheap GoPro. The GoPros are bloody expensive as well, you know. Be nice to go out one day and find a GoPro like a lot of people would do in working condition. You don't buy one then, would you? But don't go out snorkeling because I can't swim. If I could snorkel and could swim, I probably would be able to find one or two. No, I fed you. Go and eat your dinner. Go and eat your dinner. I'm not picking up, no. I've had a bit of a stomach bug today as well, which, you know, hasn't been too healthy for myself. Been at the bog, you know, about 4 times within an hour, but I've taken the Imodium and it's kind of like settled down now. What? Shush. Let me see if I can find one. I know there's usually one in here. Not the battery, but the connector I need for the camera. I think it's either in this box or this one. It's probably in this one because that's more batteries in there. You know what? There's not even one in there. You know, it'd be cheaper for me to buy a new camera to get all the little add-ons instead of buying the add-on pack itself separately. To buy the add-on pack, it costs more money that way. No, I've got another one of these tripods. Right, I've looked in there. I've got one in there. And I've got one in there. So, no. I can't even remember what I done my camera. I took a standard camera out with me the other day and took some shots of an overview at the viewing point of one of the places I went to. You can see, you know, a very nice view. And I can't remember what I've done with the bloody camera. I know I brought it home, but can I remember where the damn thing is? Nope. So sod knows where that's gone. Actually, it might be in my bag. Let me go and check my bag. Hold on. I don't even know what I've done with my camera. I know I bought it home. Well, I bought it. I've got no bloody idea. I might have put it on the bed and it's falling down the side. So I charged, I found the batteries for it. Not the camera I'm talking about, just like a normal digital camera. I found like 4 batteries and I charge all the batteries up because sometimes the batteries don't hold the charge and I can't remember what I've done with the camera. So I wanted to upload the overview of the pictures I took with that location I went to yesterday. Up here. I don't know what I've done with it. Down the back there. I know I did put it up there. So where I've done with it, nobody knows. So that's the thing with me. I always put things down. I can never find them. I could put something right there in front of me, and I won't see it. I'll be looking for it everywhere else, and it'd be sitting in front of me, you know. And you know the reason why? Because of the stress and anxiety and depression I've been going through. That does affect your memory. And in one way, I'm glad I've not been doing the paranormal because I just didn't had the willpower and the concentration to do any kind of paranormal at the moment. And I see with Rose, and I'm not saying nothing bad about her, but I see that she's getting like a lot of thumbs down on the channel. And as I said, I don't know why people have to be so goddamn mean and keep going to people's channels and thumbing them down. If you don't like the person, then don't go to their channel. That's it. Full stop. But next year, the government is going to be looking into troll accounts, and it can hold a prosecution if they get caught trolling people. So I'd be advisable to stop trolling people right now. I'm not saying you should start drama, but if you keep doing it and they get your IP address, they will prosecute you. I don't know what I've done with it. It's probably there somewhere. And, by the way, I still can't say anything about what's been going on with the person who uploaded all those videos. I'm sorry to say. All I will say, it's good for me, but bad for them. Yeah, good for me, bad for them. And yeah. I don't know what I've done with that camera. Bugged me. It kind of bugs me, that does, when you're trying to find something and you can't find it. And when you ain't looking for it, it suddenly appears in front of you. That's happened to me many times. You pull everything out, trying to find a damn thing, and you give up looking for it. And then, you find something else that you can use. And then, a few days later, or a week later, or whatever, it's there in front of you. And you think, well, I've looked there. It's like with my keys. I always put my keys over there now, but I've got cut little hooks. I put my keys up on there sometimes now, and for my cables, for me, more important cables. And even when I'm looking for a cable, can I find the right cable? No. Because I've fallen down the back of the computer, and if I start mucking around the computer shuts off and takes time for it to reboot and load everything back up again. Like this one's fallen down. And this is for like, you know, my mobile phone. But I don't really need this one because I've got a load of these ones. But when I'm looking for, I was looking for the camera one actually, the one I can't find, the camera I can't find. I was looking for a charger cable for it, but could I find a cable? No, but luckily I did find a charger adapter for the damn thing, which I've got two of, and the first one I found didn't work at all. Wouldn't charge up nothing. And it was only because I went in those boxes up there and I saw that one. I thought, well, let's see if that one works. Put it on and it charged. So I charged up my batteries. But now I want the damn camera. I can't find the damn thing. Now, there ain't that many pictures on there. I only took about half dozen to a dozen photos, but I'd like to put them up on my Facebook page for people to see them. Oh, I'll tell you one thing I did find. My rope. I found my rope because my I don't know if you ever saw my fishing magnet fishing video where me and Alan was over at Kingston upon Thames. I threw my magnet in and it got jammed up in the rocks and I couldn't get it. So I thought, well, next time we go there, I'll try to release it. But because there's so much rope there, I couldn't just like go in the water in case it get caught up on like a passing boat or something, got wrapped around its propellers. So what I'd done, so I pulled as much rope in there as I could. And I wrapped it around like a railing and then I cut the rest off. Now, I didn't think I was going to get that magnet back, but next time we did go, I went down there because I was waiting for Alan to turn up, and I went down. I thought I tried, you know, just releasing it, see if it does release, but I still couldn't do it. And I was just about going to give up and go and meet Alan, and I saw a couple of guys rowing down on their little canoes. So I went back to where my magnet was, and I called him over. I said, "Yeah, mate, you couldn't do us a favour, could you? Couldn't try releasing my magnet, could you?" And he goes, "Yeah, all right." You know, good guy. I threw him the rope over and he tried pulling the way I've been pulling and it won't come. And he goes, "No, I don't think it might." I said, "No, you pulled it the other way, then it'd probably get loose." And he pulled it the opposite way and it came loose and I got my magnet back, but there's only a small bloody rope left on it, you know. And I've been trying to find this bloody rope to re-rope my magnet and I couldn't find it anywhere. But when I was pulling all that stuff out, yesterday to find my coins, my little coin collection, I found the rope. I thought, right, that's got to stay out. That's definitely got to stay out. Then I can now re-rope my magnet, which I'll probably be doing over the weekend. Because me and Alan is going to meet up again and we're going to do a double little venture like we did about a month ago. We did some metal detecting for a couple of hours, then we started doing some magnet fishing after for a while, but it started raining, so we had to give up, and we had only been doing like magnet fishing for about 45 minutes or so. So, but it started raining, we weren't going to stand there in pouring down the rain, so we kind of gave up, but we did spend like, you know, well over 2 hours metal detecting, and I did find like a little hoard of old penny coins. It's only like 3, but they still class as a hoard when you find like a coin spill. Well, a coin spill is like a hoard. It's when you've got more than 2, it's called a spill, and also classed as a hoard. But a hoard is like a bigger spill where you've got like 50 or so. But some people still call a small spill a hoard. Look, stop meowing, will you? You give me a headache. You'll go out in a minute. I even found some of my bloody caps, my hats, which are usually like God knows where, and I'm like digging all that out. I found 3 of my caps. 2 of them are blank. I was going to try to like make a kind of like sticky label and put on like Steve's Outdoors Adventures or something here, but I've got like Bite Me San Francisco, and I did have some other ones, but I think they're in the wardrobe, which I can't access because all that junk's here. And yes, I know I need to sort this room out again. I need to sort out the living room before anything else, but I've just been too busy going out and milk detect, you know. Out. No, I don't know where that camera is. Still, never mind. It'll show up one day when I'm not looking for it. I don't think I'll put it in any of these drawers. So I won't have the need to, right? No need to put them in there. I thought I'd put it here or in the bed. Well, I pulled all that out earlier and I didn't see the camera down there earlier. And I know I brought it home definitely because it was in my pocket, in my trousers pocket, when I got home and I took it out. It hasn't fallen on the floor anywhere. So I didn't put it over there. No, I don't know. I'll give up. If my head wasn't screwed on, I don't know what I'd be doing with myself. Oh yeah, I need that. That's like the black light as well. That's similar to that. Let me just check something out actually. No, that's not going to be any better. Can't really see much with that now. Let's try this one. No. It's got a flashlight on this one. And I do see like, who is it? I was watching yesterday. Another milk detecting group. They uses flashlights even during the daytime to look at coins. But I'll probably give one of these to Alan actually. So I don't really need three. And so I've got three of them. One what Rose gave me, which was that one, which I'll probably keep. This one I'll give to Alan. And you know, the other one is knocking around somewhere. Probably in one of those boxes or one of those boxes down there. Because when I buy something, I always buy two. Like, you know, these. Get a box of three of these. These were from the pound shop. And I was glad that it's like three for £1. So if they were £1 each, I still would have bought two anyway. Because you've got three in a packet, I didn't need to buy 2 packets. I only bought one. Because I'm going to be taking that with me. I'll cut out this bit here, which I need to like do a little bit of kind of adjustment to. You know, when I was cutting it, it made a bit of a hole there, so I'm going to put some super glue down there. And this is going to be for like me taking out. So they're carrying that one around. I'm going to put some tissue in here, and that'll be in my bag, so I can put coins in. So I put them in my like fine bag, because like my fine bag is like really falling apart. And the other day when I was over the common, I was finding coins, and as I bent down, I felt something in my foot, and some of the coins actually fell out the bag because there was a hole right on the actual edge of one of the pockets. So I thought, right, okay, I'm going to have to take all of them out and put them into the other side of the pocket, which I did do. And I've still not sewed that up yet. But I've got another bag on order anyway. But, I've got my big spade. And I've got like one of these. I'll take that with me as well for digging. But when you've got like a deep hole you got to dig, you need like a proper spade. So I'll carry that with me as well. You know, and I've got like little plastic spade as well. So when you like dig the stuff out and the coin is in with like, you know, the stuff you dug out, and you've got your pinpointer and it's giving you an indication where it is. If it's something small, what I use is a plastic spade and then like just lift it up and use the pinpointer, because you're going to use the metal one. You ain't going to find it's going to keep setting off the pinpointer when you're using like a metal spade. So I use like a little small hand spade to recover my finds. Yeah, so I've got, you know, I used to buy a load of these years ago. Probably give one of these to Alan as well. So I don't know if to give him one of these or one of these ones. I think I'll probably give him one of these ones actually, because he's got the flashlight on it. So what do I do with the watch with that? See, I'll put something down. I can't even fucking find it now. I had the watch here just now, and the watch has disappeared. See what I mean? It's not there. Lost it. So I'll just keep losing things, you know. And that ain't the spirits that's hiding them. If it is, they better bloody stop doing it. Get their asses who they are. But these are the ones I originally bought from when I went ghost hunting. But then went, oh, there's the watch there. When I saw these on eBay, these are actually for banknotes, checking for like, you know, counterfeit banknotes. That's what I used. When I found that one on eBay, I bought one. I took it down to one of the cemeteries, and it kind of like lit up the actual text a lot better than this one did. But this one does, right, you know, light up the text as well. Just got to sort all that out later before I go to bed. Actually, I think I'll be going to bed in a minute, actually, so I'm getting a bit tired. Notice that we've been having really shitty weather as well lately. We've had the nice sun weather, now we've got the shitty, horrible, cold, wet, miserable, pouring down of rain weather. I didn't go out today, apart from shopping, because it had been raining most of the day. It's supposed to be raining tomorrow and Sunday and Monday. So why is this not charged up? It's supposed to have been charging up. Why is it not charging up? Maybe it wasn't plugged in properly. Was this one charged up? I tend to not take the one out much now. I use the other one, the one which I don't get bothered on. Someone's got the number on that one. Because the thing with this one, the battery really does go flat on this one rather quickly. So you've got so many applications you've got to keep closing down. So tomorrow's weather. Heavy rain. Now, what I don't understand, right? Got heavy rain tomorrow. But Kingston, which is only about 10 miles away, it's sunny. Gonna be really sunny. There is a place I wouldn't mind going up to near Kingston, actually. So I went up there before to do some magnet fishing last year. And I had to get a train from Ham, I think it was. No, a bus. And the thing was, with the buses, you have to pay like cash on some of them. Yeah, you can't use an Oyster card, which I got. And there's like a little boating kind of like yacht club there. And I asked if I could have permission, to do some magnet fishing just outside where their ramps are. And I said, yeah, go for it, mate. He goes, if there's any tools, can you let us have them back? Because we always tend to lose the tools. And I said, yeah, okay, no problem. And as I started doing it, it started pouring the rain. So I thought, well, I ain't going to do it in the rain. So I took shelter underneath their outside, and it's got like a bit of a shelter. It still kept raining. And I stayed there for about half an hour. I thought, I'll sod this, And what I'd done, I decided to walk down the pathway. And I didn't know how long it was going to take me to walk from where I was all the way back to Kingston. And it took me a bloody long time because I was walking all down the side of the river. And there's a couple of places which had like really dense woods and like, footpaths. And I wouldn't mind going down there and doing some milk detecting because I'm pretty sure I'll probably find a lot of stuff there. But eventually, I did end up finding the main road and getting the bus back because it was just pouring down the rain. And then I got to Kingston and I got another bus back home. But there's some really good places that we could try milk detecting. I'll have to have a word with Alan about that. We still probably have to get a bus, or we could just walk along a certain part of the river, but it's on the opposite side, and you need to get a bus up to a certain point before you can actually go onto the main walkway of the river, because you've got to go past this big reservoir, which is empty, or was empty, old reservoir. Yeah. I'm going to have to try to Google where I did go and find out how to get there again. And it's a bloody long walk back. You're talking about 5 mile walk back. But if we do milk detecting on the way back, and if it's a decent enough day, could do that, I suppose. If you don't want to do it, I'll go and do it myself. Just have to make sure I've got enough cash on my card and travel cost. Take some food and drink with me. What I might have to do is I don't know if I can undo it actually. Yeah, I can. A bit hard. So what I'll have to do is take that off and then connect that on like so. And then make sure this tightens up, because otherwise it's just going to keep flopping around. But the problem is this tends to like unscrews itself sometimes. Doesn't tighten up. So I can carry it around like that. And if I do want to pull it on my head later, I can always stick back on here, I suppose. Because I don't want to be carrying it around like that all the time when I'm walking around going from one location to another. So what I do is I'll unscrew that, put that back on there and stick it on my head and just press record and just do videos when I'm walking about. When I'm actually doing the detecting, I'll add this in my left hand detecting, and if I find anything, I'll put this down on the ground, dig the hole, and it won't be moving around. That's what I have to do. I won't need two with me. I'll just take one. But keep an eye on my other channel, yeah, because I've reopened my Patreon on my other channel as well, and I'm going to be putting videos up on YouTube, which only my Patreon users will be able to actually access. If I can remember what the Patreon one is, and it's not what they keep saying out there. Oh, fuck you! No, it ain't. Patreon's to help you to pay for the cost of the travel expenses, you know, equipment. If people want to like pay to watch your videos, they do it. You know, it's their own free will. It's just like a donation. If they want to donate, they donate. I had a very lengthy conversation the other day down at the job centre about donations and, you know, Patreon and Super Chat. If it's classed as a donation, they've got no ways about it. But if someone donates like £1,000 to you, you know, you need to actually like let them know, but they won't take anything out of your benefit. They said, because it's like you know, a gift. It's like a birthday present, Christmas present. If you can prove that it's helping you to build your channel, and you're buying the things that you want, it's helping you to pay for your travel costs, and you can prove that, which I can, then there's no worries about it. So let me go to Patreon. Log in. I had to log me into the wrong one because I had this Patreon open well over a year ago, yeah, but I only had 2 people who were supporting me, and they stopped supporting me because I wasn't putting no more videos up here. And I was trying to get it up and running. It seemed like for some reason he actually created a new account, my old account back. So I was able to get my old account back, and every time I log in, it sends me like a verification code, which I've got to keep bloody getting on my Gmail. Yeah, because what it was from my Southwest Ghost one, but I changed it over to me Steve's Adventure. So I wasn't putting nothing up on my Ghost Hunting one. Oh, I know why. So I've got that program running in the background. My VPN. If I wasn't running my VPN, I wouldn't have the problem. No, that is hang on a minute. No. That ain't it. I closed that one down, so why is that one still there? Hang on, let me go to this way. It'd be easier this way. Now, you know, I even have people saying, oh, look, he's only put like $50 or $100. Well, it doesn't matter. You know, I'm up saying I'm not going to get $50 or $100, you know, kind of thing. People want to donate $50 or $100, that's up to them. It's their own decision. I'm not making them. And if they do, then I send them some little bits and pieces as a token, as thanks. Like, you know, some of my coins could be very rare and I wouldn't even know the value. Now, I could find a coin there which might be worth hundreds of pounds, you know. I wouldn't know. And I could be giving that to someone, and, you know, for a donation. I mean, what was it? I think it was like, what one did I put it under? Yeah, like I think it's like for 50 and 100. I'd send them like several coins, you know, kind of thing. The ones what I found myself, then other bits and pieces, you know, just like do a little package as a thank you kind of thing. And one of those coins could be worth hundreds of pounds, hundreds of dollars, and I wouldn't even know about it because it could be a rare coin. To me, a coin's a coin. I just like finding different coins, you know. You know, I found like sixpences, I found half a crown, I found a shilling, I found King George, King Edward's, Queen Victoria's, I found Queen Elizabeth coins. I found that Napoleon III coin just last week as well, which I won't give out. That one's mine. Definitely keeping that one. But, you know, I'd give out the ones that I find, you know, they might not be worth nothing to me, but someone might be, you know, desperate to get hold of like a King George or King Edward or Queen Victoria coin, you know. It's like, who is it? Oh, the Hoover brothers. That's it, the Hoover boys. I was watching their channel earlier, and they find some really interesting stuff here. And I sent them some coinage um, last year, I think it was, and I didn't expect anything back. I said, if you want to send anything back, you know, please do so. And I sent them like a couple of silver coins, sixpence, a silver shilling, some King George and King Edward and Victoria Queen, you know, coins. And I didn't expect anything back, but I got an Indian head. I got two or three silver coins back. I can't remember what I've done with them, but I know they're around somewhere. But yeah, you know, like they did say that we don't normally like give our stuff out, but I was lucky enough to actually get some silver coin back off them. You know, I was really pleased with what I sent them. So those silver coins might only be worth a few pounds here, but might be worth a lot more over there, you know, kind of things. Just damn well hard to find. It's more of a rarity over there than I think. Was that dozen of coins there going to Southwest Denmark Museum? Finder gets a fee. Well, the thing is, right, there are laws over here where you find like something more than 500 years old, you've got to actually like submit it to an archaeology or to a museum, and they will actually value it, and they will give you like say like 25% of the value. But if you refuse it, then you'll get it back, but you're not allowed to sell it. You have to fill a form in stating that, you know, once you've got it in your possession and you're not selling it, you're not going to sell it at all. Unless you change your mind, then you can only sell it to like the museum. And that's for anything over 500 years old. Now, I was watching one channel earlier, American guy. No, yeah, American guy. He found like a bloody gold coin. It's only a small one, about that big. Small gold coin, which was like 750 AD, and it's the first ever gold coin he found. And he tried like several different detectors to try and find out if there was like a hoard of gold coins there, but he didn't find anything else. He found like some old, you know, other coins, but no more than like 50 or 100 years old, you know, kind of thing. And he's got some really, you know, high class, expensive detectors. And on one of his videos I was watching, he stated that that coin could have come from a hoard, and because like, you know, it was in the field, the tractor could have been just doing his ploughing, and one of those coins has just got picked up by the tractor and flicked, you know, 50 foot, 100 foot, even a couple of 100 meters away, you know, and that hoard could still be there. But a guy's gone through that field, you know, several times with different detectors and not found it. you know, it doesn't mean it's a haul of gold coins. You know, it could have been like a caravan of like travellers going past there one day and like probably got robbed. And as those have been robbed, you know, one of the gold coins could have fell out on the actual ground and got buried for like, you know, 2,000 years or whatever, you know, kind of thing. But the coin he found was in real good mint condition. It'd been there from 700 AD. It's like, what was that, 150 years? Fuck me, man. Jammy bugger. You know, I'd be happy just to find a Roman coin, you know. Not even found a Roman coin yet. The only way you're going to find those, though, is like more in like farm fields and stuff like that, I believe. But I've seen videos where people have found them in like woodlands as well and on commons. I just haven't found them. Now, when I do common local to me, all I'm finding is like King George and King Edward, and I was lucky enough to find a Queen Elizabeth one, 1966 one the other day, and then still the Queen Elizabeth ones wasn't at the common. It was like, you know, a complete different location. I found it where I went yesterday, and I was surprised to find a Queen, you know, Elizabeth 1966, you know, because you don't really see those knocking around anywhere really. You know, when you move to Texas, it's always like King Edward, King George, or Queen Victoria. Hardly any Elizabeths knocking around, unless it's like, you know, the old footprints or something. But trying to find a halfpenny or penny of Queen Elizabeth, I've only ever found one, and that kind of shocked me. I thought, wow, you know, my first Queen Elizabeth 1966 coin. Now, yeah, there's probably billions out there, but you know, when you're actually like searching for it in the ground, it's a different kind of like story, different matter in one way. Cause, you know, you haven't gone on the internet and bought it, you know, and added to your little collection. You've actually found it. It is like treasure in one way, but it's nothing special that you have to like give to an archaeology or museum. I reckon I know where there might be some Roman coins. It's just, you know, getting down there, you know, and I don't have the funds to get down there. And that's where my sister lives, down in Kent, and she won't come and pick me up because, like, if she did, I still have to give her like £30 petrol money, and that's the cost of me getting down there and back on, you know, public transport. And I could spend 2 days down there, you know, doing that old mental asylum hospital ground and Jordan's Wood. You know, that's a bloody big place. That is Jordan's Wood. You know, and I'd only be down there 2 days. I wouldn't be able to do that much down there. Wouldn't be able to cover too much ground, which is a shame. You know, if I didn't have, you know, I'm not being funny. If I didn't have this cat, or I knew someone who could look after the cat, I'd be down my sister's for a week, and I'd be like doing a lot of bloody milk detecting down there. Especially like, you know, the old asylum, and just up the road, about half a mile up the road, there's like farmlands where people have gone for many years, fruit picking, vegetable picking, and stuff like that. Pick your own fruit. All you got to do is pick it, and you pay like a fraction of what they would have sold it to like supermarkets. So if you bought like, if you went and got like half a kilo of like strawberries, that half kilo they might have sold to the supermarket for like £20 or something, yeah. But to you, as you've picked them, you'd only have to pay for like about 10%, which is like £5 for half a kilo or something. And sometimes you used to be able to get it free because what you've done. So I remember when I was younger, me and my mum and dad and my sisters went down fruit picking, and what you done was that you picked up, you went and picked so many, yeah, and instead of getting the fruit, they actually paid you for picking it, yeah. And like if you like picked like 10 kilos of like tomatoes or onions or any kind of fruit or vegetable they're actually wanting to be picked, they would pay you X amount for the weight that you've picked. So if you picked like, you know, 10 kilos of like, say, strawberries, because that's what was one of their main picking things, you know, especially when like it was harvesting time for the strawberries and raspberries and the pears and apples. When they was like ready to be picked, you used to have to go down and pick them, and then like you used to like have boxes, and then you had like the little plastic containers. You fill the containers up, and you'd probably get about 8 containers or 10 containers in a wooden box, and you used to fill all those containers up in the box, and you used to like build them boxes up, so you have like 8 or 10 containers in each box, and we used to fill them up, and we used to like take about 5-10 boxes down to the actual pay point. They would weigh each little container to make sure there was enough in each container. So like it was like 500 grams of strawberry in one container, and the other one was like 400 gram. Then they'd take them out of the other like containers and just like top them up. So like they had to make sure that there's a right amount in each container. And we used to go like £1 for every container we got, or something like that, or 50p for every container. So we done like 20 kilos. Now we was taking home about 10-15 quid, and we was able to like bring strawberries home at a really dirt cheap price as well. So like it was pretty cool that time. Don't get them that well. I don't know if they still do fruit picking. I think they still do, but not like they used to. Oh, I bought some apples the other day. Jesus, man. I bought them at the Poundland shop, yeah. There's about 8 little apples in there, yeah. And I looked at them. They looked all quite nice. But some little bugger had probably picked them up and stuck their nails in them. And like there's 2 apples up far away because like there's nail imprints in them. I think that's like, really bad how people do that. When I went shopping today, right, some guy was having a go at this woman because she moved one of the cakes over with her hand. And he goes, "What, you've touched that? You should actually pay for that now." He goes, "No, I've got the one I want." He goes, "It doesn't matter. You touched it. That's now got your germs on. Someone buys that and catches germs and gets a cold, then it's your problem." And I was trying not to listen, but it was right. If you're touching food, which is like on an open kind of counter, and you move it, you should actually take it. Because like, although they got like these little pincher things, like know what you use like for when you're doing barbecues, those like they like pliers or whatever they call. I can't remember what they are. But you're picking the cake up. It's like a tool. You don't have to, you don't use your hands. You just like use this thing. You pick it up with this thing and you stick it in your bag. Because I bought 3 jam donuts today and I've already had one. And that's what she should have been using, but she didn't use her hands. But the other day I say, like, I bought a little packet of apples, 8 for £1 in a plastic bag, and I've been going through them, eating them. I was going to have 2 today, but when I looked in there, there's 2 apples which had nail imprints in, so someone had like big nails and like squeezed the apple, and it kind of like pierced the apple, and I wasn't going to eat it. Threw them ones away. If it's got like a bruise or something, I'll just cut the bruise off. But because I've had a bit of a stomach upset today, I had some little tangerines which you peel. I had 4 of those because they're only small ones, and then I started eating apple, and I started like my stomach really like getting really sore and tender, and I had to go to the bathroom 4 times. And I'd only ate half the apple, and I thought, nah, that's the acid's probably upset me, so I threw that half an apple away and I put the other apple back in the fridge. But it could have even been the tangerines, as well, the acid in the tangerines. But I've taken Imodium, and that's kind of like sucking the stomach down there. There ain't no fruit. There is no trees in the common that does fruit. The only ones that are in common is blackberries. Last year, I went, I picked myself out on one of my videos on my paranormal channel, I think it is, or no, I think it's on my Steve's Adventure channel. So many blackberries. I was just like, pick them. I must have hit like, on that day out, I must have hit like about 200, 300 bloody blackberries. And I emptied one of my bottles out of water and I filled that up with blackberries. And as I was coming home, I felt kind of really bloated, filled and a little bit sick. And I was saying on my video, guys, if you ever go blackberry picking, just pick the blackberries and eat what you can, without picking yourself, because I've eaten probably about 300 blackberries and I feel so bloated and I feel like I'm going to throw up right now. So just like a little bit of, advisement, don't eat more than you can think you can eat, because it will fill your stomach up and you will feel sick and you'll want to vomit. But luckily I didn't vomit. I just felt sick because I did eat like 300 blackberries. And they was really nice blackberries as well. And like, I was going to do some blackberry picking this year, but I forgot all about it. But I've been out doing my little scavenger rides sometimes. If I found a blackberry bush, I'd just take like half a dozen or a dozen, and that'd be it. But no, I didn't do no blackberry picking really this year. Next year I might do, because last year when I did do it, that bottle I filled up with blackberries I bought home. I made my own blackberry juice out, and it was really bloody nice, better than the blackberry juice that you get from the supermarkets. So I didn't squeeze them. All I done was like, I put the blackberries in, topped up with half of water, and I shook them. And when I left, I left them in water for like a day or day and a half, and then I emptied the actual fluid out. And if there's still, some blackberries which looked good enough to eat, I'd eat them. But the ones which wasn't all that good, I threw away. But the juice, with the water, was really nice, I tell you. I was able to like make 2 bottles of like blackberry juice, and oh man, it was more better than you'd actually buy from the fucking supermarket. But what you have to do first is wash the blackberries, and that will take some of the actual, the juices out, because you don't know what kind of contamination, germs, these, like birds might have pooped on them, might have spiders, you might have like bugs in them, and that kind of stuff. And like, you wash them out, give them a good shake around for about 5 minutes, get all that dirt crap out. And I was like checking them, making sure that there weren't no bad ones in there, the ones which weren't. Sometimes when the blackberries, like, you got the red kind of like little bits on it, it's not really like developed properly. It's not like a proper blackberry. It's still like developing through its stages. And those ones are just like cast out, throw in the bin. And like, I tell you, man, it was nice. I wished I'd done it this year, but I didn't. But I'll probably do it next year. There are still a couple of blackberries around, but not as many now. You know what I was going to pick up the other day? And I did find a tree with a load of them, but I didn't think about picking any up, because the ones I found was like really small ones. But if I hunted around, there would have been a lot of big ones there, I suppose. What are they called now? It's like they come from the trees. It's like the shell itself is like all prickly kind of thing, and you have to break it open to get the actual nut out, and you put it on like an open fire or barbecue. They do it up London, especially like bonfire night. Can't think of what it's called. But it's like a nut. The shell. It's like they kind of like near enough a circle, about that big sometimes. And you've got like a little bit sticking out. I can't remember what they're called now. It's not cob nuts. Cob nuts are like small green ones, and I've had those before. They ain't too bad. Let's see if I can think. what are they called? I'm trying to think what they're called. Chestnuts. That's the one, chestnuts. They are lovely, man, I tell you. They're not nice, raw, but when you cook them, they are bloody lovely. And the only way to cook them properly is on an open fire or on a barbecue. Some people will actually do it in the oven, but they don't taste as good when they've been cooked in the oven. I like them, on the bonfire. Sometimes I like cook them just on an open bonfire, but some people will actually put them in tin foil and stick the tin foil on and they can cook that way. But I like them without the tin foil. Roast chestnuts are really nice. I've not had none though for God knows how many years. And the other thing I saw today when I was out shopping, bloody expensive. One toffee apple, about that big, right? Or you had a chocolate toffee apple. They wanted like £1 each for them. Well, fuck that, man. All you got to do is go and buy some toffee and melt it and stick it in the saucepan and, get some barbecue sticks, get some apples and make your own bloody toffee apple. Be cheaper that way as well. But I've never done it. No, mine like I burn the toffee. Oh, what I do in my apples, I just like give them a rinse and that's it. No, the pesticides is to help, I suppose, stop the bacteria from insects and birds and possibly exhaust fumes, if it's near an open road, I suppose. But I think they do wash them anyway when they actually pick them. They got to go through some kind of process before they can actually pack them up and send them to the actual supermarket. And when we get them, if they ain't got fucking nail imprints in them, you've got a decent cut of apples, all what I do is rinse them over cold water and then eat them. I'll even eat the skin on them. No, I don't peel them. I just eat the whole thing. The only thing I don't eat is the core with the pips in. Anyway, I'm going to shoot off. It's just gone midnight, 12:10. Don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, well today, because it's going to be pissing down the rain as usual, isn't it? The only place I could go to where it's going to be sunny is Kingston. And you can't really do much metal detecting up there. And, being up there, I'd rather, meet up with Alan, but I think he works weekends. I suppose I've got my new fucking find bag today. That never turned up. Put a complaint into eBay about that. Didn't get no reply from the seller. As my YouTube ain't working still. I still get the this monkey thing on screen. The only way I can see chat is through StreamYard. That's why I've got to use StreamYard so I can see the chat. But no, that's the live stream as I see it. With StreamYard, I can see the chat there. And if I want to read that, bigger, I can put that like that and then close it. But with this one, still got the spider monkey. Or spider monkey, I mean the monkey with the wrench. If I go to and do videos. This is all I keep getting, updating videos all the time. And when I go classic, so it says updating there right on the studio, but when I go to classic, it says pending editing. And when I go here to my channel and go advanced, channel privacy, it says make my channel public. I can't click on it. It won't let me put my channel public. It says your channel is hidden. And I can't unhide it. Even when I go to delete my channel, but not to delete, but to hide it, when I hide the channel, it doesn't hide it properly, you know, it gives me an error. And that's what's causing it not to come up. Because if I go back to my channel, like so, now because I've got that, it'll say there's no content on here normally. But, you know, my videos are there. I'll go back the other way. Is it this way? I can't remember. Go to my channel. See, now I get all that up. So why am I getting it up that way? But when I go this way, I only get that. But when I go in studio and click on there and go to my channel, when it brings up, I'll get it that way. Now, I changed it from Stu's Haunted Experiences to Haunted Experiences because what I'd done, I thought if I change my handle and then like hide my channel and then unhide it, maybe it might. I can't change that back for 90 days now anyway. If I go on now and paste that and click on channel, it's not in the channel because no one can see my channel because it's hidden and I can't unhide it. If I do Stu's Haunted Dolls, which is my other channel, Stu's Haunted Dolls channel, search. Yeah, you see that one there. That's my other one. And it's got no content in there because I hid that one as well. But when you go videos, that's all the videos I've got on there from 2 years ago. So what I'm going to have to do when I start doing my paranormal, if I start doing it again soon, I'll have to use this channel because at least that way you can actually see it in the YouTube listings. But you can't see it. Can't see my normal one on here. So it's not showing up at all. As I say, you know, this channel is still hidden and I can't unhide it. and they told me you can't unhide your channel until all your videos have stopped processing and updating. And I'm saying, well, why can't you just stop the processing for me? You know, I'm pretty sure they could fucking do it. Just too lazy to fucking do it. Making me wait and suffer. Because if I was able to see my channel, it'd be up on the top one. Somewhere around here. But that's my Patreon anyway. You know, if you sign up on the Patreon, yeah, you ain't got to do all the donations, because some of these videos will actually be opened. But there will be a couple, like more recent one. The one I got done the other day, 3 locations. You can watch the whole video, because although it's on YouTube, it's hidden from, you know, people watching it, yeah. But if you sign up on the Patreon on there, yeah, you'll be able to see the whole 2-hour video on that one. But there are a few videos you can actually still watch, like that one there. I think there might be 1 or 2 more. Yeah, there's that one. So there's a couple you can actually see, 3. The other one's like £2. This one you can actually unlock when you become a Patreon. And that one as well. Whatever I get on Patreon, it helps me on a few ways. Helps me for my travel costs, going out on locations to do videos for you guys. If I had like people donating a big sum of money, I can go out and buy some more equipment. I need a really decent pinpointer, because the ones I'm buying are just cheap, shitty £15-20 ones, and they just don't work. You know, they work, but they only work for like a short period of time, like a week. And when you start using it, they go off even before you can get to pinpoint where you find it. It's like you can stick it up in the air, it goes off when it shouldn't. I was looking at wanting to get a Garrett one, but the Garrett one's like £100 plus. I can actually tell you how much they are actually. Garrett pinpointer. And that IP address isn't my original IP address. That is a masked IP address through VPN. So don't try hacking me into my. So these one I'm using. That is not Garrett. That's not a real Garrett one. No, it is a real Garrett. No, that's not a real Garrett. That's a fake one. Because the proper Garrett one is like £126. They're the real ones. Like this ain't a real Garrett. That's not real either. These are like counterfeit ones. See what they are is these ones. That's one what I've got, which is broken, that needs to go back. I've also got one, the orange ones, yeah. But look, a proper Garrett is £165. That's a proper, real, genuine Garrett pinpointer. You know, you can't even buy them second hand hardly. So this is not a real Garrett. That's fake. If they were real Garretts, you'd have more than 4. Let's see what the Unknown item. I see these feedback. They're not original. They're not real. So on there it says Garrett Pro Pinpointer, right? On here, Garrett Pro Pointer 2 AT. So let's go back to that other one again. Just says Garrett. See, it's not what it says there. That's the fake. Someone bought them and just like made them. Look, see the difference between that one and this one down here. Completely different. If you look at the original Garrett Pros pinpointers, so that's got 2 buttons, yeah. Let's see, 2 black bits there, yeah. Which I suppose are buttons. The original one has only got 1 button. And it has Garrett Pro Pinpointer AT. That's a genuine one. So anyone who's buying these thinking they're real Garretts, they've been ripped off. Even with this milk detector, right? You don't get the pinpointer with it. Because certainly just the pinpointer itself is like 15 quid. And these detectors are really shit. I actually got one when I was like first interested in milk detecting about, God knows, 6 years ago. So even that one's not an original one. Chinese knockoff. Because it's got Garrett Pro Pinpointer. It should say 80 on it. These people can get it done. Garrett can actually go on now and get those listings taken down. So not genuine. What they're buying is something like this one, something like that. Just say it's got a different. So they've got GP pointer on it. It's got Garrett GP pointer on it. It's just a sticker that someone's created and put on top, probably. So look, £165. That's what I would like to get. If anyone was to sponsor me or donate, it's not so much getting the money. Even if someone said, "Look, I've got a pinpointer here, Garrett pinpointer, I'm willing to give it to you free." That'd be cool. Even like a Garrett milk detector. Someone who's got like several milk detectors, and they, might start off with a Garrett, and they've gone on to Minelab or one of the other quality, even a more better Garrett milk detector, and they just got one knocking around and not using it. Instead of it sitting there collecting dust, why not give it to someone who could use it, like me, for instance? Because that bounty hunter I got, although it's valued at £190, I've got that off Alan for, well, a lot cheaper than that. I can't tell how much I got it for, but I'm paying installments on it, actually. because he knows I can't afford to pay it all off in one go. But that's still. Trying to think what one it is. It's not Discovery. It's not the Land Rover. Not the gold. It's not the titanium. And it'd be easier. I'll go into my. I need to sign in. Hold on. Let me sign in quickly. Oh, it's not on there. Hang on. Why is it not there? This is it on my watch list. Why is that coming up? For some reason, eBay's not working properly for me. Let me see. I've got it on my watch list on Amazon. Okay, hang on, it hasn't, because I deleted it, didn't I? Hang on, it's what's it called? Can't remember the bloody fucking thing's called now. But the original price is £190. Bounty Hunter. That's the Lone Star, Lone Ranger. No, I can't even fucking find one when I want one now. I think it's a Pro. Yeah, that's the one. And that's for Germany. Right, so on Amazon, no, let's start with eBay. On eBay, this is the metal detector I've got from Allen, and it's £189 new. All right. Now on Amazon, they're cheaper, £150. Same metal detector. And I'm getting more better hits on this one than my other one. My other one is Insanity, I think. Is that right, anyway? Right, hold on a minute. Wait. Close that off for a minute. Go to my purchases. I think I've added more than you actually, my one. So let's go back on 2018. So the first one I bought, well, the second one I bought is this one here, which ain't a bad little detector actually. It's pretty good. But I didn't get the spade with my one because they changed the prices around because more better technology is coming out. But that's the one I bought. I also had, before I bought this one, I had the one of these ones. So I'll find a better picture. I think they're all the same, just that they've been named slightly different. Let's just check on that one. I'll go back to the trying to find a decent picture for it. I think it's all the same one actually. Just that they're different like manufacturers. But it's all the same kind of like metal detector. But the cheapest one on there now for that particular make is around about 50. Something like £52. But if you want it like with Prime, which I was, mine came a lot more expensive. How much is that one? £66.90. I think I paid about 75 quid for my one. And it didn't have headphones. So I started off with that particular model. Then I went to the Infinity one. So I started off with that, which I still got. Then I got this one as an upgrade. Which I still do use because it is a good little detector actually. But then I've got the one off Allen, which is the Lone Star one, being this one. It is good. So when I do mine, I tend to like take out the foil and aluminium, and sometimes the zinc. I can actually take off iron as well, so I'd only get like the coinage. But where that says gold and that's silver, if you take out zinc, aluminium, and foil and iron, if you discriminate those off, for instance, none of these will actually be detected if you turn them all off. But if you turn them all on, no, you could be hitting foil, thinking it's foil, but it might not be foil. It could be gold. So, these can actually trick you. There are metal detectors out there which will say like jewelry, gold, silver, coinage, iron, lead, and whatever, But they're like, high quality, very expensive metal detectors, which are around about, £700-800, more than that. So, no, so I can't go out tomorrow because today it's pissing down the rain again, which is bloody annoying. But yeah, they say like, YouTube's still fucked, mate. You ain't gonna find it as like public, still hidden. You can do a search on the videos like Steve's Haunted Experience or, like Southwest Ghost. You still find videos on there, but you won't find the actual channel. You'll just find the videos. So what is the weather today? Heavy rain. Heavy rain. So, I say like Mitch, from here to Kingston, it's only about 10 miles away, I think. And like Tennington is like rain, like winds all the way through the day. Now Teddington is no more than 2 miles from Kingston. So why is Teddington like rain and like heavy winds, when Kingston, 2 miles away, is like sunny and fresh breeze? The only day what might be worth going out, but it's still going to be raining, is on Sunday, where you got like light rain and gentle breeze. The next clear day for me here is Tuesday, sunny intervals and gentle breeze. Monday, light rain showers, light winds. Sunday, light rain and gentle breeze. Saturday, heavy rain. Now, I could go all the way out to Kingston, but I don't know any, places in Kingston where I could actually go and milk detect. The only place I've done with Alan is Templeton Lock, which is 2 miles from Kingston, as I say, and like Templeton Lock's going to be raining tomorrow, heavy rain. But 2 miles down the road, Kingston, it's sunny. How do you make that out? Heavy rain in Templeton, but sunny 2 miles down the road in Kingston. I know, you know, the weather does change, you know, and the old BBC weather screws up time to time. So, yeah, I do keep checking, but I can't really be going out in the pouring rain, getting like soaking wet. Now, in the day, it's supposed to be pissing down the rain, and I went out and it wasn't raining, but it did rain eventually. No, I can't be. No, you just can't trust the bloody English weather. It's like that movie, the zombie movie kind of thing, where that guy and that female gets into a block of flats in London, and there's a guy, you know, with the old police bat on, and they think, yeah, he calls them up. He gets like, you know, the infected out the way, he throws them down this bloody great big flight of stairs. And during the movie, they're up on the top of the building, outside on the roof. And he goes, you know, he's got fucking hundreds of buckets, you know, trying to like catch up raining condensation and stuff like that. And he says to the guy, do you think, you know, London would bloody rain? Yeah, not half, you know, when you want it to rain, don't rain. When you don't want it to rain, it pisses down, you know. And that's what I don't want. I don't want it raining, but it's pissing down all the fucking time. I know we had some really good sun, and we did actually have some good like days out, but the wind out there earlier was like full scale. You know, you could actually hear it. And it's raining now. Look, on my DVR. That's rain for you. I had a big cobweb on that bloody camera. Lucky the rain's like kind of washed it away. But yeah, rain. Still, at least it's going to like moisten the ground. They do say when you go out milk detecting, you know, it actually like helps the ground penetration a lot better, and you can detect more objects in the ground after it's had like a good soaking. Same to do like with the soil, your radiation or whatever's in the soil, you know, that actually brings like those signals. So I just can't wait until I get that one day I can go out, you know, and it ain't going to be raining, and probably might find a few more signals and bring some more good stuff home. I want to try to get and find a fucking Roman coin. Doesn't matter if it's just like lead, copper. I'd love to find a gold and silver one, but, you know, stamped one, hammered one, but you ain't going to find that around here in Surrey, London. No, because there ain't many fucking fields you can find them in. You know, even the Common, you wouldn't find one over there. Because over the Common, after the World War II, if you look on the Common, let me see if I can find one of the actual Common. Hold on. Images. Let me see if I can find one. Mitcham Common. 7 islands. Oh, come on, you've got fuck me, mate. Make one with the hill there. That's bullshit. They've got one of the lakes, but not the hill. Let me do my. Let me do it 7 Islands Mitcham. Watch out, can't if I can find one with the heel. There's that one, but can't find one with a hill. Look, it's like with my camera. When you want to find something, you can't find it. When you want to find it, you can't find it. When you don't want to find it, you find it. Anyway, right, this is the 7 Island, right? Here. But this flat area, right? I can't go up or down, but this flat area, when you get there, you've got like a steep down kind of like inclination kind of thing, yeah. Now from there down to the actual flat area here at the bottom must be at least 50, 60 foot. Now all this here is landfill from World War II, and it is a very big area. You know, it's like probably a quarter mile in each direction. All this area here, it's just one big landfill during the World War II. Let me see if I can find it on the landfill. That's not 7 Islands Pond. That's bullshit. That is not 7 Islands Pond. The one I just saw. That's a river. That's not the pond, because there's looks like a bin there, and there's no bin on the pond. You've got like these round concrete things that they put on. So that's not real. That's Bidder's, George Bidder's monument. When I was doing paranormal, I went past it one day, and I had my Nokia with me. I went, whose name is on that? I reply, George. Then a few seconds later, I went, Bidder. So I actually got George Bidder's EVP name on the recorder from that area. And they've actually named a little lake on one of the other parts of the common under his name as well. It's Pond. Yeah, see, this is another picture of it, yeah. This is on top of the hill. You got that walk pathway, yeah. This grass is even more higher now. And this is all landfill from World War II. That's a different part of the same common, but a different picture view. I've been near that tree. They had an actual. That's where I found the piano right near that tree that time. How they got it there, I've got no idea. Yeah, but that is all that area is landfill. And if you come down there and walk down that kind of like dip, that dip's at least 50 feet. Yeah, between 50 and 70 feet, I reckon. Because it is kind of a bit of a steep, walking down the hill. Now, I've been trying to find other places I can go to local. No, I didn't think about knocking on people's doors if they've got big gardens, asking if I can protect their big gardens. But I feel like if I do that, they might just turn around and say, no, fuck off, or, think I've got cheap asking, kind of thing. But as I said before, you don't ask, you don't get, I suppose. And, you might knock on someone's door, say, can I do some milk detecting? If I find anything, I'll show you what I do find. And, if you don't want it, I'll keep it myself. And they might turn around and say, yeah, come in, mate. I lost a gold ring or watch or something there the other day, or a few years ago, which belonged to one of their relatives years ago. Yeah, that's actually part of the lake, which isn't like that no more. That lake's really got dried up a lot more. Used to be like that 5 years ago, but now, no, it's the weather, the drought. It's gone that far in where those weeds are. You can actually step on those weeds right now, and they don't fill the water up. Anyway, so I'm going to go. Check out my other channel. I found half a key the other day, a half a door key. Really made me laugh. I thought, how the hell can someone break a door key or carry a broken door key with them? And it's also with a coin in the same hole. I think it was like an old £1 coin, actually, the ones which you can't spend anymore, but you can still take them to the bank and change them over. But with my bank, you can't change them. You've got to give them to the cashier. They'll put the credit into your bank account, and then you can actually go to the cash machine and withdraw the money out after. Not about £10 in old coins. But yeah, I found one of the old £1 coins and a broken key in the same hole, and I thought, why would someone carry a broken key with them? It just don't make sense. But anyway, let's say I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow because it's going to be raining, which is a bit of a bugger. Probably sit here and do a bit of tidying up, I suppose. I need to tidy that living room up, make some space in there. Probably start on the hallway cupboard first. So there's a load of empty boxes in there, then I can use those boxes to fill up some of that junk and put back into the hallway cupboard. That's what I mean to be doing, but I keep kind of like not doing it, Right, I'm going to go. I'll catch you all later, yeah. Good night, have a good weekend. Don't do anything I want to do. Behave yourselves. See you later.